Hello everyone, hello. Welcome in. How's everyone doing? Today, finally, I'm live for the second time this anniversary when I was hoping this would be the fifth time. Finally. So, we have this summon that I do not recommend anyone go into, even though it's 30 Dragon Stones. Sure, if you get this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, you get this Vegeta, and if you don't have this Goku, sure. The Gohan I'm not so sure about. He doesn't really gain much out of his EZA, but sure, we can work with that. You get one Carnival coin per 5 Dragon Stones, normal, and there is no information here that actually shows that we might be getting a guaranteed feature. There's no point in going in here if they're not guaranteed feature. To top it all off, this is going until March 10th, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it's going till March 10th. So for 29 days. Let's hold off a week or so, right? Because we will have the Part 2 banners by the 15th. So we will know if we're going to get anywhere with this, because I firmly believe, which by the way, we have the Dragon Ball Z Kai Goku here and the Kid Gohan here. They are both on the banners currently, right? On the Carnival banner. So these guys are more than likely to be on the Part 2 Carnival banners. It's just fact of life. Now, am I tripping here about this? Let me just double check. Hold on. Okay. We have Goku Frieza. Okay, so maybe not. Maybe not. They might not be. Even though the 10th year LR is... There's one of them. We're still missing the... Yeah, we're missing the Vegeta over here, right? Yeah. That is... Well, yeah. So they are missing one of the 10th year LRs here. Right. I did say I was going to do panel missions, so let's go and look at the panel missions. Clear stage 1 of Hudir's heated throw down once. I might as well hold off on that. Ultimate red zone once. We can just pick any easy red zone and just demolish it. Supreme Universe Battle, the same thing. Phase 1 of the Awakened Supreme Demon King. Stage 4. And Stage 2 for Burst Mode. Yeah, let's try this one first. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Just getting started here. Alrighty. So, let me see here how many Awakening medals I need. So 10 of each. 10 of each. Let's do this. I'm full up on stamina, so. It's a thing. Okay, so I'm gonna try and do this on Super. So let me pull up the information here. Obviously, I'm gonna be changing this to a Diamond team because reasons. All right. Let's go to the list of teams. Was I really thinking of doing this team? Yeah, okay. Let's just grab this team. I should probably change this out for the 2 no LRs. Just so that I can get to the highest possible drop rate here. Yeah, I'm gonna calm down on that. Yes, you are right. I should calm down about that. I most definitely should. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try and pop out the. Go. Yeah. That is French, right? That you're speaking, no flex. By the way, welcome it. Thank you for coming and stopping by. Really appreciate it. I mean, I am never going to put into a title that I've got 7,500 or whatever amount of thousands of dragon stones that I'm summoning. It's just not how I'm working. Okay, so French is my like 67th language, so I'm thinking you're telling me to take it easy, and you're telling me please take it easy. I don't do that. That is not how I operate, though. If I have, I mean, I could technically. I got tickets. I do have tickets. I do have tickets. Now I need to top this one off, right? No, I have one that does more. Here is the green one. This is the one that gives the 120% the boost. So we can do this. Now I'm gonna end up with 335. Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
After I do this stage, I could do a ticket multi. See what happens. Here is that down. Here we go. Welcome in, folks. Let me know if you're on the shorts feed, how it's looking for you. Because I haven't figured out how to get that to move over for some reason. I wish I knew how. At least you could see most of the screen. I actually have the rotation with the Vegeta and the Super Saiyan 3 one. The kid one, I meant to say. That's full key. Work with that. Okay, so this first phase has 90 million health, 450,000 attack, 120,000 defense, a 1 in 0.125 million super attack. There's 3 phases here. The third phase does have a gauge where it just switches around. So it's kind of like a combination of all three stages here. How are you all doing today, folks? Still no EX Super Attack. I'm doing great. Finally managed to stream when I intended to stream at least 3 more times in the last 2 weeks. For real. My coworker his mother had just had the worst timing possible. Absolute worst timing possible. But can't control that. I most definitely cannot control that. It's good to hear, though. It is good to hear. Oh, so my 55% SA10 Vegeta does the first additional and he gets an EX Super Attack. The friend one doesn't on 2 additional Super. That is hilarious. Okay. Only has 3 links. It's Vegeta. Okay, now I'm curious about the friend's Vegeta hidden potential build. We've got 21 additional, 17 crit, and 6, and 6 dodge. These might be... These are the character exclusive ones. Okay, never mind. These are the character exclusive ones, so... That's the thing. Not a lot of key at all for Vegeta. Nelflex, how did you do on your part 1 summons? If you did, and if you're saving, how many Dragon Stones are you sending out? If I may ask. I wonder how this gauge fills up, if it's still with STR orbs. It looks like it. Looks like it. Okay, so the short speed is because of the way I have my thing set up. Don't know how I can. Not much I can do about it. I did. Now it just it's unnecessary. Bugging me that it's doing that. I apologize, short speed folks. I apologize. For some reason, it's forcing me to move over my setup. I think that nah, probably should just create one for live streaming. Probably should. Alright. I'll know for next time. Got a nice amount of metals here. So I have 8 of these, 12 of these, and 12. Yeah, so I need 2 more of the Tamagami 3. Just 2 more. Alright. And I could take this off now. I don't need it.
All right, let's do this.
Hey, CEO. How are you? Well, I did take in the Krillin and 18 support memory from the Bio Broly movie, and that netted me all those medals. That is what made that happen. How are you doing, CEO? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hey, an EX super attack finally. Hey, another EX super attack. Let's go. So when also, CEO, when I first did my event here for the first 3 stages, which I only did just a couple days ago, actually. I brought in the Rose Zamasu with the free-to-play clones team, and I was beating this way too quickly. In case you don't know, this stage 4 is basically their redo of all of the first 3 stages. I don't know why people think Goku is key hungry. I've been using him a little bit, and I don't think he's key hungry at all. Can? Like, in what situations would he be key hungry? Like, I'm trying to think of the situations, and I'm like, I only ever want to use him on a Daima Dragon Ball Secret team. I don't feel like I'm bringing him in for much else, just because of the synergy. I mean, you get him STR key spheres, right? And he's getting plus, what is it, 3 or 4 or something like that? So he's getting 5 or 6 key just from an STR key sphere. Depending on who he's linked up with, right? So, not here. Is it? There we go. So, prepared for battle and shocking speed is basically his only key links. Super Saiyan, does it give 1 key? No, it doesn't even give 1 key. Kamehameha does not give. Yes, so he's got 4 key from links that is possible. Yes, but that's true of pretty much every character, right? That would be the same for every character. See, look at this. An additional 4 key per STR key sphere obtained. So that is plus, so he's getting 6 per STR key sphere. He's SA level 10 because he hasn't come back on a banner yet. That's why. He has to come back on a banner. Which is probably going to be in like 4 or 5 months. Probably in like 4 or 5 months. Okay, so he... So I can see that, right? I can see why people would think he's key hungry, because he's not getting any additional key outside of his support passive here at the top. No, he doesn't. He doesn't, right? But I have my personal thing where I don't do events with units that haven't come back unless it's impossible. I am going to, at one point at least. I intend to. It's just that I don't need to at this point because I am not going to be using him for any difficult content anyway, unless absolutely necessary. And by that point, I could do that. And I have around 2,000 guys, by the way, so it's not as if I'm running out. It's not as if I'm running out. No! Not broken guys. Intentional. It's just going along with the train of thought. I mean, yeah, but this is the Tamagami event. The Tamagami event, they were touting in both the fan meetup and the part 1 live stream. They were like, this is going to be an event, even if you're a new player, you're going to be able to do. So it's not as if it's a difficult event. And yes, SA20 is a big increase in damage. Or they increased the damage reduction, actually. They increased the damage reduction. Interesting. So you have to realize that we're doing these 80 million EX super attacks, and Tamagami number 1 in this, before the gauge fills up, has 82% damage reduction, so the damage is just not being cooperative in that regard. Like, for real. Okay, so that is all of the medals I need, and of course... Alright, that's fine. I actually got a title. Nice. Let's go back to the panels. Let's do a ultimate red zone. GT edition stage 1, I guess. Let's go to this team.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, I needed to do a ticket multi. My apologies. Somebody remind me at the end of this that I need to do a ticket multi. Just for content. No flex doesn't want me to flex, so I gotta do a ticket multi. I don't even know if I have a proper ticket multi. Oh wow. Just slapped him silly. Alright. Let's see if I have a ticket multi to take advantage of. I do on this 11th anniversary. So I actually do not need a single Carnival LR here. I can still use some of the Dokkan Fest here, so let's use these. These aren't SSR guaranteed either. There's no SSR guarantee here. Tien by himself. And it's do or die. Oh, there's an SSR in here. And an LR in here. There, or a Dokkan Fest. There's an LR Dokkan Fest in here, actually. That is a surprise. I can't use that. But that's not what the animation was for. There's another SSR. That's not what the double shatter was for. I can actually use this. I can actually use this. This is such an old unit, but I can actually use it. Surprisingly enough. And Toa. For a non-SSR guaranteed, I walked off with 4 SSRs, yeah. Let's go to the hidden potential system here. Let's go to physical UR and superclass. Where is he? There we go. 55%. For years, I'm sitting at 55% for this character. No flex, thank you very much for convincing me to do this. I appreciate it. That is insane. Because the truth is, for his tanking, right? I want to get as much super attacks off as possible. And it's mostly because of this little bit of defense that you can get. But still, that's huge, actually. Huge. I don't need critical hits, right? Not for this Goku. He's got critical hit. Yeah, he's got 10% crit here for every Rainbow Key share. Right? 7 or more key shares obtained, or 5 or more as a third attacker, and he gives 8% critical hit and damage reduction to all allies. So he could use crit. Could use crit, okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Now let's get a Supreme Magnificent Battle out.
Alright, let's do this.
To be fair, I recently just SA20'd, like in the last 2 months or so, my Gogeta. Oh, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. It's great to have you all here. How are you all doing today? Did I make a mistake there? Did I miss that? Is there no daily limits on red zones and Supreme Magnificent Battle stages now? I have to check this out. 1 second. This is intriguing. I honestly don't remember how many phases there are here. Really, it's just 5 million damage? Yeah. I'm not doing tens of millions here for some reason, even though I'm getting a 40 million attack stat. Is this a heavy damage reduction? Right. Might be. It might be. It would be, right? This way you don't have to lose focus every time that you get destroyed with RNG. Okay, so this is probably the last phase. Just pop this off. One shot. Beautiful. Alright. Let's drop that. There are no more limits? There's no more limits on this. There's no more daily limits. What in the world? Did they announce it and I just didn't register it? That is so cool. Well, Seal, you got your wish. You got your wish. Use at least 10 bonus keys. It's possible. That's right. That is possible. I don't know where I would find it. Where they announce it. There's some Carnival, Dokkan chances. Did you see the leak for the UI Goku? For the Part 2 UI Goku? Seal? That was wild. Absolutely wild. Well, not a leak, it's kind of a bumble that was done. I have to say the SSR and TUR arts are looking really cool. They are looking really cool. I'm not seeing any specific bit of information. This is live already? Or did it just go live? Probably, no, it went live earlier today. Probably missed out on doing this. I needed to go and look at it. Probably missed doing it. Okay, never mind. Daily reset happened already, so not much I can do. Which is the better link leveling stage. It's this one, right? It costs 23 keys, so I would definitely end up using it. Unless this isn't the link leveling stage. Let me see if I can find... bonus, yeah. It's in 7 days. Trying to find that. Chamber of Spirit and Time is something else. Clash between rivals. Oh. Something else. Something else. So there's the Google event. Here is that one. This is the Intensing Clash one. So the other one, yeah, this is level 42 link level rate. 19.5 for Elder Guru. Master Dream Technique is 42. Master is 45. 38. That's 45 as well. So I guess I'm gonna do this one. I appreciate the confidence, CEO. I appreciate the confidence and the lead into the people being jealous. I completely appreciate it. I would like to get the most tickets. Don't get me wrong. I really would like to get the most tickets. It's just the way I am. Oh, so this is limited to the kind of units I can bring in? Rip. Rip. See about this one. I can bring in these guys. See, 1, 2. Nah. That's not what I'm looking for. I guess I'm going in here. 25 and I can bring whoever I want, right? Yes. Let's bring whoever I want here. Okay. Bring the Goku. Bring the Vegeta. And now, whoever I have that is close to getting Link level 10. I genuinely hope you do get at least one, if not both, off of tickets, by the way, CO. Do you buy tickets by any chance or no? Gohan needs just one more also, so we're putting him in. This one needs 2, so let's put him in. And who for the 6? These guys? Yeah, we can put these guys.
All right, let's do this.
King Kai was such a good designed character by Toriyama. And Sean Schimmel did kind of do him justice in the dub version. And did. Okay, any link levels? And that is a fully linked level 10 Goku. And 2 level 9s. Very nice. It's good. That is good. Okay. That is another panel mission done. Then 90% of any Tamagami is hidden potential. Yeah, thank you. Much appreciated. So I need to farm the Tamagamis. I need to Dokkan Awaken this guy. Which I can. I have the medals. You have the medals. That's another one done. I need to exchange 11th anniversary coins. Make an exchange in the countdown to the 11th anniversary. I have to do that anyway. I haven't done that yet. So, 11th anniversary coins. We get the Kai's first. Take care, CO. See you later. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Well, I'm out of treasure? Okay. Fear enough. Yes. So, modulite. I can only get one. I have to farm this modulite one of these days. So... grab these. Grab this. And grab that. There we go. That's totally not what I'm interested in. Oh, so I missed my opportunity to exchange for the secret treasure box. Oh no, never mind, it's in here. I do it. It's in here. I have 11 of these. I'm actually going to record this. Okay, folks. I have been curious about this, whether or not I can end up with 30 Dragonstones or not. On any of these red chests, I will do 5 or 6 or more, depending on how many I get. So, wish me luck and good luck to all of you. Let's do them. So I can only do this 10 times. So let's do 5 at a time. And I got only 25. I got only 25. I am still going to try. Hey, that's 2. I got 2 30s. I got 2 30s. So I got a total of 105 Dragonstones in 11 holes, right? I got 105 Dragonstones in 11 poles. Maybe I could have gotten more for doing the blue one. Oh, yep. So that's a possibility. Okay, so that's done. I don't know if that gave me one of the panel missions or not. Okay, perform a friend summon. Gonna do a friend summon, of course. That's 20,000, that's 100,000, might as well.
It's do or die.
3 or more SSRs, right? We do have a high chance of getting to a tie or statue. So there's one statue. Bunch of dozing guys, nice, and a Grand Kai, and another statue, another Grand Kai, and a Hercule LR, another Grand Kai, and all those chunks is for some reason another one of the Hercule. This is gonna go on for how long? I didn't even remember how many these are. Another Grand Kai there, actually. Another statue. Another statue. Another one of these Hercule. Wow. How many are there? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is a 50 unit multi. Wow. That filled up my box space for no reason. Just kidding. That is... Okay, that's another one done. So I've got to level up the Tamagami's attack. And I've got to activate 90% of the hidden potential system. So let's go to growth. Let's search for Tamagamis. Okay, so the tech one is the closest at this point, so I should try and do that. Okay. Back to the Tamagami event. Back to the Tamagami event. Invincible Guardians. And Tamagami number 2. I need 3 of these. It's team formation. Let's move all. Let's switch to Daima. Again. And the LRs for Daima.
Alright, let's do this.
I have full auto on. I wonder... I do wonder how this will do. Full auto. Just thinking about it, the Glorio could have just gotten this done in one try. I was struggling with the Rose clone team. Just kept killing it too quickly. Okay. And I got 3 of them, actually. 3 drops. Might have been more, but that gets me to be able to do that. So that's good. Let's get that done. Actually, 3 exactly, which works out just fine for me. Daima, we're going to look for this. Training. Oop. Max growth. And do that.
All right. All right. What incredible power! All right.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay. This is a good one. There we go. Okay. It is attack and defense 1 turn. Medium chance of evasion. Additional chance of evasion. More chance of evasion. And yeah, so probably have to get just with full evasion. See what happens. Let's check out the panel missions here. Okay, so I got all these panel missions done. That's good. That's 12 more Dragon Stones. As well as tickets. Okay. So I need to recruit Majin Ku, Dokkan Awaken Majin Ku, level up to level 10, and clear this. So this is a daily event. Stage details, effect, Goku's family and Vegeta family. Folks, you know what this means? You know what this means, right? This means that the tag units will give us a higher rate. Partial match. So the question is if I will get more for an LR or for this TUR. Hard to know, right? Spring in Kaigoku. I still haven't easy-ate him. Okay, so what's my drop rate sitting at? 310. If I take this out and put him in, sitting at 300. It doesn't really matter, actually. 310, 300, it's not much. It's a 10% chance. Sure. Okay. By the way, for the Part 2 LRs, doesn't matter which path you go on because of them both being on Goku's family and Vegeta family. Corpse there. It's nice to see. I mean, not orbs. Equipments. Full bronze and silver. 3 and 2. Interesting. It's nice to see as well. So I did that. Now it's time to farm the Modulite. Modulite shows up here. This is the Modulite one. Alright. I'm gonna double that because I need to do Dragon Ball Seekers. This is a full LR Dragon Ball Seekers team. And let's throw that in as well. Right? This gives me 85% more.
Let's do this.
Alright. Gotta farm out this much. So it's 400 per for each coup, and I need 14 of them. So 4,000 plus 16. So 5,600 is what I need. Modulite. Wonder how long that'll take me to farm up. Okay, so that's 2,600.
All right, let's do this.
See how much this gets me. I also need to get the Dokkan Awakening medals. I don't know how much that's gonna be. Mm. $4,600. I need 5,600. Just going with regular. Wait a second. Let me calculate how much I need for Majin Ku. I need one of those, two of those. I need to exchange for modulite for that. So let me go and look for that here in a second. Just taking a moment to see how much. So it's 400 for this, 56. I need a total of 6,000 in total. Right? Just 6,000. Yeah, so just 6,000. Okay, that's not too difficult to do. Maybe 1 or 2 more attempts. Let's just do this first. This,
All right,
no,
let's do this.
it's okay. Okay, so that part is done. Now I'm aiming for 6,000 modulite. Here we go. Change that up. There we go.
All right, let's do this.
Hmm. How much modulite am I up to? 5,600. So I'm gonna need to do one more. Won't need this, that's for sure. And
All right, let's
here
do
we
this.
go. It's actually random on which side they go on. That's insane. That should. What? There we go. This the time to get me much. Cool. I need 14, not 15. And I need one of these. Ow. Filter by Daima. Again. And I've got a Majin 2 here. So gotta put him into the link leveling attempts. This is all possibly going to be usable as a Daima unit in, how do I put this, the inevitable showdown extra missions. It's a possibility.
All right.
Majin Q is...
What incredible power!
Are you kidding me? It used Kai's, I didn't even realize. It used Kai's and I didn't even realize. Shame on me. Shame on me. That's a waste of it. I guess I have 9 for a Majin Kubana unit for the future. So that was a waste of Kai's. Why would it do that? That's so weird. Why would it do that? It did that for my Tamagamis as well. Oh, for heaven's sake. Ah, that sucks so much. That is just so bad. Oh, goodness me. That is just bad. Why in the world does Dokkan do that? That is just useless. Absolutely useless. Goodness me. That is useless. That is such a pain in the neck.
All right, let's do this.
That is just obnoxious. Dokkan should not have done that. Yeah, not an auto, huh? Not an auto.
All right, let's do this.
And these guys get easy aid. He might be a really good easy A. Just depends what they're gonna do. That was a super attack that probably would have finished it off. That should be the rest of those panel missions done. It is. Alright, so the 11th anniversary missions are done. There we go. Now, as for these, so this is the Awakened Supreme Demon King, and that's the first mode. And that's Hoodier's Heated Showdown. Oh, folks, that's going to be it for the live stream. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you all so much. If you're new here, if you haven't already done so, please do consider subscribing. All the good stuff. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you